Welcome back to my channel. It's Rene Marcus. Thank you so very much for tuning in and thank you for subscribing. If you're new to my channel, please can you just press that subscribe button for me, like, and also share to your social media platform. Thank you so much once again to all my subscribers. Lord, I don't know where to start, but today it's me replying back to all the beautiful comments and also the hate comments. You know, the comments they don't bother me. To be honest, they don't. Because it's either the person is actually ignorant or they're just not that educated to understand the truth. Because lack of education can actually have an impact on some people. On some people, it actually does. Some do say, I do see some comments such as, the truth hurts. The truth hurts, but it helps you to be a better person. Excuse you? So if you're sitting there saying the truth hurts, it doesn't hurt me. If you know me personally, you will know Rene Marcus is the kind of person that loves feedbacks because it makes me be a better person. I do see a lot of yous commenting saying what the Bax family have actually been through. I watch them. They are one of my favorite Gambian YouTubers. I watch them every single day. To the extent that I know they don't actually upload weekends. They've been through a lot, especially when their fence, everything was on the ground when they came after the first rain. I felt it. But I like the way they work with their people. They decided to actually invest in the locals rather than hire big companies, professionals. Me, myself, with my poultry, I've been through that. If you don't want to work, you have 2 jobs. You come to mine today, tomorrow you don't come. You go to another person. I will stop you straight away because I'm not going to tolerate any nonsense. I sign a contract with you to come every single day, 5 days a week. If you can't, mate, please go. We have cowboys in the UK. People taking contracts and never show up. They will take your money and run away. The same thing happens in America. That's the same thing that happens in Gambia and other parts of Africa. But you don't see the Bax family sitting on YouTube insulting the Gambians. That still did not stop them to actually still hiring the locals. They can actually go and hire the companies. But why didn't they? Because they know, if you don't know the answer to it, I will tell you right now. Open your ears and listen to me. Because they know not every single person is the same. I am in full support of what the Bax are doing. The Bax family, if you're not there to do the job, you leave. Full stop. And when my business starts, it's the same. I'm there to support the locals and support myself. But I will not allow any local to step all over me. And also, I will not sit on social media and insult Gambians. I will not. Because, not only because I'm Gambian, but not everyone is the same. And every country you actually go to, there are good people and there are also bad people. I've been scammed in the UK by Asian people. When my granddad was dying on his sick bed, we wanted to book a flight, me and my dad, to basically travel to Togo because that's where he lived. I got scammed £800 frauded. I lost that money, and it was an Asian man. But that did not give me the guts and the reasons for me to hate all Asian people. But why? Can you answer that question? Are all Asian people evil? No, they're not. I still have Asian people as friends. I still mingle with them because not all of them are the same. Same goes to the white people. Some are racist. Some are not. I have white friends. And guess what? The funny thing is that when they see me, they call me, hey, black girl. I'm proud to be black. And I call them, hey, white girl. We joke about it. We laugh about it. Because I'm not going to see any random white person out there and call them white person, hey, white girl, or hey, white man. I'm not going to do that because I don't have it with them. I'm in the UK. I face racism at work, in restaurants, on the streets, while I'm driving. Sometimes I'm driving and I would see a white person doing the monkey style to me. I laugh and carry on driving. But I'm not going to sit on social media and insult the white people because not all of them are the same. And I think most of you guys don't know this. Yes, I was born in Gambia and I'm very proud of being a Gambian. Despite all the horrible things people say about our country might be one of the top sex tourism in the world. But I'm still proud to call myself a Gambian. Do you know why? Because poverty have actually pushed many to do something they never wanted to do in their life. No child was born to be a prostitute. That's not their destiny. Poverty will make you do so many things. And also lack of education. Just like in any other sex tourism country, poverty pushes people to do stuff. But hey, guess what? The white people you hate, and you want Gambians to also hate those white people, we will not. Do you know why? Because not every single white person is evil. White people are in the country or in the continent, building hotels, factories, restaurants, shops, employing hundreds and thousands of locals, building houses, starting their own family, getting married with a typical African woman, having mixed race kids, giving those kids the best time of their lives. So why would I actually turn around and push those white people? What's my reason? Because all of us hate white people? No, I'm not doing that. Coming to the Asians, whether you're Lebanese, Chinese, or whatever, brown, black, whatever, as long as you're actually part of the Asian continent, you come into Africa to invest. Why would I hate you? Because you're gaining more than what we're gaining? Okay. If I'm to take an example, the Gunjur beach, how the Chinese have actually ruined our beach is upsetting. Very upsetting. But if you don't know it, I will tell you. The locals have fought for that. They've done their best to stop what the Chinese are doing. But they've got no power. They've got nothing to do about it. Do you know why? Because the contract that was signed by the government, I don't know it. I don't know the deal that the government has with the Chinese. For the Chinese to take that advantage to actually ruin our beaches. The locals have cried about it. We've cried about it, but what can we do? We can't do anything as the locals. But how about the Africans in the diaspora? They can do something. And if you ask me what can we do, I will tell you move back to Africa. Move back home. Move back where you belong. And fight for what belongs to you. And do you know how we can do that? By not looking down on anyone, but work together, join hands together, and do things together. Let's build Africa and let's win. You stand there or you sit there and say Rene Marcus is racist to black Americans. I am not racist to anyone. Whether you're Chinese, black, whatever color you are, whatever race you are, I am not racist. Every single colored person you see that comes to Africa is not racist. Because I'm not going to talk for other African countries, but I will talk for my country. We will not tolerate any racism. If you're racist, we will march you out of our country, whether you like it or not. Yes, I said it. Not every person you see, every colored person you see is racist. Why are we still holding on slavery? If the white people are treating us so bad and we're moving back home, when George Floyd died, how many white people, colored people were out there protesting with the black people? Would you call those people racist? Hell no. So why would you sit there and say they are our masters? They are not our masters. I get to do what I want. When I'm in my country, I get to do what I want. And if any colored person come to my country, we'll get to do what everyone else is doing. And if you can't do it, mingle with the locals, then you match out. Full stop. Honey, I'm not here to basically sweet talk. We hate whites, Asian, Chinese, Lebanese. Hell no. Most of these black Americans moving back to Africa or wanting to move to Africa are Africans, but not true black Americans. People like Art Cathey, they're coconut. They just have the black skin color, but they're not black. The horrible thing she talks about my country, hey, it has to stop. I'm not sisters with Art Cathey. I'm 25 years old. She's my grandmother. So stop blabbing about we are sisters. Sisters with who? Hell no. Sisters. Juliet is
in all of the places that I've been. I didn't even get that in Tunisia, Morocco. I didn't get that when I went to Egypt. But I got that when I came back to the proper motherland, which I call, Black Africa. And this is why, like I said, you have to make this your home. You're not living in England, you're surviving. You're not even thriving. You're just about existing. And this is what we're doing. We're working to ourselves to death in England, literally.
In the Gambia, Blaxit, she's doing amazingly great job. She's black British. But I'm not going to call her black British. I'll call her Gambian. Juliet, the Black Acres, they're Gambians now. They're promoting Africa to the world. No matter what they've gone through in Gambia, that is the learning process. They decided to move to Africa and they must adopt and change the way people think. Improve the locals' lifestyle. That's what their mission is. Not forgetting Zandela Seka. She's also planning to move to the Gambia. That lady, she's doing an amazing job. All these people I've mentioned are actually YouTubers, and I'll leave the information on the description box. You can click on their link and find out more. Zandela Seka, she's actually promoting, she's basically educating people that want to move back to Africa, especially Gambia, when it comes to the healthcare. We don't have the best healthcare, but if you have money, you will have one of the best healthcares. Schools, there's public schools, there's private schools. She is basically showing the world what Africa has for you. She has mentioned when she first went to Gambia, within the first 24 hours she spent in the Gambia, she saw a whole lot of gaps, opportunities that could be filled by us. Why didn't we go and attack Zandela Seka? Because she has not said anything wrong. What she said was there is a lot of opportunities, there is a lot of gaps. We are aware of it. These are the kind of people we need back home, but not the Africans. The Africans are people like Art Cathey. Whether you like it or not, Gambia is our country. And you saying we can't take her out of the country? Mate, you must be joking. Because people like Art Cathey are the reason why people, African Americans or black British moving back to Africa can't have automatic citizenship. Ha! If that was to happen, Gyanga go cast. I'm telling you, sona. Because you know wangunsa, you know do saga, do you against, do you has, dinan lele. What happened to Malabun ame automatic living citizenship? Allahu Akbar. Kendo amati jama. Nganema? Dufi ame Manela. Hey, Dofrek. People like Zandela Seka, Juliet, the Bax family, they deserve it. But people like Art Cathey will ruin it because there's no way that will happen. There's no way. Even in America, if a foreign person wants to have citizenship in that country, you must learn the history of that country and you must pass it and hold a certificate. In England, I wasn't born in England, so I had to do the exact test to learn about the British history in order to actually gain my British passport. Art Cathey that has not learned about my culture have the guts to insult us? Yes, sex tourism exists in the Gambia. It does. But before you actually attacked me on my YouTube channel, go back on my videos and watch the clip I did about sex tourism. I'm not biased. I say it exactly how it is. Just 2 years ago, was it? A year ago, while I was in Gambia, my dad dropped me off to actually go and buy top up. There were prostitutes attacking my dad's car, wanting my dad to basically speak to them. Go and watch my full clip, you will know about it. When they saw me coming, they start running away because all of them were like, oh my God, he's actually got a woman. When my dad basically turned the car engine, the light basically was right in their faces. And the ladies, one of them didn't have anything underneath her dress that she was wearing. And the dress had like buttons in the middle. She basically just opened it like that, flashing her boobs. Nothing was covered. Her private part, everything was showing. I sat and talked about it. It's happening in my country. But I promise you, I'm going to Gambia in January. Meet me there. Not every single Gambian is a prostitute. Please, can you understand that for me? 20 ladies, if you see 20 women standing in Senegambia, approach them. I'm begging you. You can come with me and I'll show you. You don't know my country more than I do. Approach me and I will take you to them. Speak to those ladies. If you actually understand African accents, Gambian accent, you will know those 20 ladies, maybe only 5 of those are actually Gambians and the rest are foreigners coming to our country because Gambia is known for its tourism. And those people you will be seeing out there are tourism prostitutes. Gambia is not the only country that has sex tourism. There are so many people. Just type top countries with sex tourism on your Google and you will see what I'm saying. Gambia is such a peaceful country. The white masters you guys are talking about, they are not coming to Gambia. No. The racist ones, when they have holidays, they go to Spain. They go to Italy, Australia, New Zealand. Those are the countries they want to go. They want nothing to do with Africans. But the non-racist ones, they are coming to Gambia to mingle, even learning the culture, learning the language. We can't call them racist. Just because you're going through hell in your country because of those racist people doesn't mean you will go through hell when those people visit Africa. They're coming to invest, to help the locals. That will improve our country so that sex tourism will reduce. The reason why sex tourism exists is because of poverty. But if us Africans move back home and create opportunities, don't you think sex tourism will reduce? Let's educate those people. Let's make them understand. We're talking about the ones that basically use the back way just to get to Spain, just to get to Europe. But because the government is not helping us, what we have in Europe, what we have in America is not laid out for Africans. We have to work hard. We have to do everything for ourselves. When I'm in Africa, my tears always fall because I feel sorry for most of those locals. They try so hard to put food on their table. Why would someone come on social media and insult those people that are working so hard? Why would someone insult every single Gambian? Why are you guys painting us so bad? Gambia is such a peaceful country. And if you must come to our country, you must learn to respect us. You can't judge a book by its cover. When was it? Yesterday, I was on YouTube and I came across Wode.
Do you not see how people are getting killed, abused, attacked? Like, racism has always been there, but now it's just being shown, it's being televised, it's in the media. We're seeing things every single day of abuse. And why would you want to live in a country where you're not wanted, where people look down on your skin color, where you have to fight twice as hard to get a job, you have to fight twice as hard to get the same pay as everybody else? Why would you want that when you could be somewhere and actually be free? People think they're going to England and America to be free, when in actuality, they're going to be imprisoned. He left the prison to come to freedom. Like, that's the realist. You're not free, you can't be.
I've also seen people making documentaries about Gambia and they've never been. And I came across this comment. Please have a look. Is this really true? You're making fake information, creating fake information for people to believe about a specific country. Do you know why I'm upset? I'm upset because those locals, they don't have their own voice. We are their voice. We should know what they're going through, and we should help. Let's not insult one another. Let's respect one another. That's the only way we can work. I love my country and I love my people. I respect my people. Please do not insult Gambians if you've never been to Gambia. I am begging you. We will welcome every single person, no matter what type of color you are. We will welcome you with open arms. No matter how poor we are, we still love people visiting. And this sex tourism, this pedophile, I've never seen a white person raped an African in Gambia. I've never seen sex trafficking in Gambia. Please show me so that I can learn. Why taking pictures of a white and a black person in the beach? They might be friends. They might be tourist guards. They might be husbands and wife. What if they actually met in the UK or America? How many Americans are married to white people? Black Americans are married to white people. How many black British are married to white people? They might be on holiday and someone will take a picture of them and insulting them on the media. Most of you insulting white people are actually mixed race. I'm mixed race myself because my granddad is mixed race. I will show you guys a picture. This is him. I have white in my blood. So why would I turn around and against white people? If you're being racist to me, please go away. I don't need racism in my life. When George Floyd was killed, I made a video about what white people are doing. If they're being racist, then they're stupid. Please go and watch that clip. Please go and watch the sex tourism I made about my country. Gambia is a third world country. If you're coming to our country, respect us. The contracts the government is actually signing up with those Chinese people that are coming to our country to ruin it. It's only us that can basically fight with the action and not talking. Someone commented, oh, Art Cathey actually put some heat on your feet. Are you stupid? Like seriously, the last time I checked, I've been uploading videos of my project since 5 months ago. And when did Art Cathey actually came to our country? 3 to 4 months ago? You can't just get up and actually start a project in one day and build it in one day. I'm starting my bakery the same time I'll be starting the poultry. And I'm going to also start my cosmetic line called Edie Raffet. Is it because of Art Cathey? That's why I started all this? I've planned everything. I've got my brands. Are you being for real? Your comments don't hurt me. But the insult that you're insulting the locals out there really hurts. Go out there, please, guys, and educate the locals. Teach them skills that they can implement and better themselves. But I'm begging you, don't sit on social media and basically believe what narrative people are actually talking about other people's country. Don't do that. And a lot of you think Rene Marcus put us all in the same box. Because I've seen a lot of comments saying we're not like Art Cathey. 100% you're not. A true black American will respect Africans because they are Africans themselves. Whether you know your roots or not, but you are African. And we shouldn't be fighting each other, putting each other down. But we should respect one another and fight for one another. Let's make Africa better. Let's make Africa a better place. Let's welcome everyone with open arms and not say our masters are not welcome. Who are our masters? Art Cathey is there saying black Americans should come back and colonize Africans. What a shame. Are we not all the same? If you don't speak or I don't speak, how can you tell I am living in the UK or you are living in America? We were separated and it's time for us to come back together. But why the insult? Guys, I'm done for today. I think I've said enough. So, please, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. And just before I go, I will also leave 2 other links on the description box. I would really appreciate it if you actually go and watch Sabuya's reaction to Art Cathey, and also Ansujata. He commented on one of my comments a couple of weeks ago, but it's because I actually do my videos in advance, so when the time actually comes I just edit them, so I couldn't basically mention him, but he's also a Gambian YouTuber doing amazingly well.